company called Portaprompt caught my attention. Jim Keating is the technical director for Portaprompt, and Jim, thanks for joining us today.
You're welcome.
I can see we're surrounded by prompters. What's Portaprompt do?
Portaprompt is a small engineering company that specialises in manufacturing teleprompters. We do ranges from sort of 90 to 100 pounds up to about 5,500. These two units in front of us are the sort of smaller end iPad-based products. The unit here is using a full-size iPad. This one's a iPad mini. This one gives you through the lens prompting. This one is an over the lens prompting. There's an eye line error that you have to accommodate, so you have to stay further away from this one. So this one is better if you're going to be shooting close in to the camera. I'm perhaps too close to it, but you can get the general idea. I'm looking straight at the words. We've been in the television broadcast industry since the 70s, before the 70s. We made camera cable, or supplied camera cable when it was a large triax equipment. We then got into slide scanners and caption scanners, which were paper-based products, which had lots of mechanics and gears and things going up and down, well before computerized devices. The paper scanners led to paper prompters. The paper prompter led to computerized prompters, and we got ourselves an Emmy for developing the first digital prompter back in the 80s.
An Emmy for a digital prompter?
Yeah. So that's our claim to fame, I suppose.
That's very cool.
So since then, we just enhanced the product as we've gone over the years, and we now have a rental side. So we manufacture the product primarily for ourselves. We obviously road test it severely in our hire environment, so that when we offer it to customers, we know it's a tried, tested, reliable bit of kit, so they're not going to get any surprises.
What makes prompters cost as much as they do? What causes the expense?
Primarily, it's a very low volume product. I mean, for every 100 cameras, there's probably only 10 prompters really. So it's low volume. The display systems on the larger ones have to be very bright, primarily because you throw away so much light on the glass. We only reflect forward 40%, 30% of what the display emits. So you're talking optically correct glasses, so that's relatively expensive, titanium coated, evaporated chambers, etc. So that's a high cost product. Low volume mechanics, primarily because there are so many camera options you can get, so you never know quite what you're going to need. So we make lots of different options.
When a producer or a director is deciding what prompter to get, what criteria should they use to decide what prompter is best for their project?
It's pretty much depends on what they want to do. I mean, if it's small, short pieces, the iPad system, ideal. Especially if you want to take it outside on a portable location. These guys have been out to Oklahoma to the sort of tornado, etc. disaster area. If you're doing a production that's going to have lots of script changes and such like, you don't want to use a tablet really. You want a laptop-based product where you've got the full ability to hit a keyboard and get all the word processing function out of a machine. The tablet, you can make changes on it, but it's slow compared to a laptop. You're talking minutes as opposed to seconds on a laptop. So that's the things, what are you going to use it for?
For people that are interested in learning more about your products, where can they go on the web?
www.portaprompt.co.uk.
That's portaprompt.co.uk.
Correct.
And Jim Keating is the technical director. Jim, thanks for joining us today.
You're welcome.